Shalom, I'm Rabbi Jonathan Ginsburg. This video is about what to call God. God obviously is an English word, so what is God's name? Is there some name for God? Well, the Bible has many names for God. The main one consists of 4 Hebrew letters, Yud, He, Vav, He. It's not vocalized, and we have no idea how to pronounce it. The only time it was pronounced was when God passed the name to Moses, and Moses passed it on to others, and they passed it on to others, and it was pronounced only once a year by the high priest, who was, after a while, the only one who knew it. And since we have no high priesthood anymore, we have no idea how to pronounce it. Now, it's vocalized by some, like the Jehovah Witnesses, as Jehovah or Yehovah, because there's no J in Hebrew, but that's not how to pronounce it. We have no idea. But the main name of God is that. Now, there are other names that the Torah and the Bible use for God. For example, El, which is an old Semitic name. It's often used in conjunction with other things. For example, El Adon, Eternal God, or El Shaddai, Almighty God. But El is another name. Another name for God is Elohim. It's used at the beginning of the Bible. It also means, it's plural. It also means judges and creator of the world. Another name for God in the Torah is Yud He Vav He, in terms of being pronounced probably as a form of the word to be. For example, when God reveals God's self to Moses, he says, Eheyeh Asher Eheyeh, which roughly translated is, I will be what I will be. Now further on in the Bible, we have the name El Shaddai, which is Almighty God, and that's usually the name we associate with a mezuzah on the doorposts or putting tefillin on. Adonai is another way, which means my master or Lord, and we pronounce Yud He Vav He, we pronounce it as the word Adonai, even though that's not how to spell it at all. This is the way we say it. Also, the Torah says that God is Kadosh, holy. God's also called Sur, a rock, the rock of Israel, and that's in the Declaration of Independence for the State of Israel. God is called the Tzur Yisroel. Finally, now, the next category would be rabbinic names. What the rabbis in the Talmud 2,000 years ago, what did they call God? They had other names for God. One was the Kadosh Baruch Hu, the Holy One, blessed be God, or Ribon Shel Olam, the Creator of the universe. Another name for God that occurs in the Talmud, it's also in the book of Esther. It's the only reference to God in the whole book of Esther in the Bible, is Hamakom, the place. In fact, when we comfort someone who's lost a family member or loved one, we say, Hamakom Minachem, may the place comfort you, as a kind of euphemism for God. We also, in our prayers, based on a Talmudic phrase, have the phrase, Avinu Sheba Shamayim, our Father who art in heaven. That, of course, is famous from a Christian prayer that's in the New Testament, but it's actually an old Hebrew expression. In Jewish mysticism, the God is called Ein Sof, really one without end, kind of infinity. God is also called Shalom, peace. Those are some of the main names. Now, God in the prayer book, well, the main way that we refer to God in our prayers is we say, Baruch atah Adonai. That Adonai is an old, one of the key names for God. Eloheinu, our God, Melech HaOlam, King of the universe. So God is called Melech HaOlam. Also in our prayers we say, Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu Melech HaOlam, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov. The God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, the God of Jacob. We also have a prayer that calls God Shomer Yisrael, the guardian of Israel. Or a prayer Adon Olam, meaning the eternal God. So you can see there's quite a number of different names for God in Judaism, from the Bible to the rabbinic period to our prayer book.